Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lauren Fix, and this is the 2024 Kia Seltos. Now, there are a lot of changes on the exterior and the interior for this vehicle, and we want to show this to you. We're going to take it for a test drive. We'll talk about cargo space and pricing and the two engine options, so make sure to stay with us. Let's get started with the front of this vehicle. The Kia Seltos, which has been a very popular subcompact vehicle, has a new larger front tiger nose grille, so it now matches along with the rest of the family. There's also available projector LED headlights and a new X trim level, which is really nice. And you can see that whole new look with this detail. You can actually feel it. It's not just a picture. It's actually a diamond design. You can feel it. It's also down here on the front bumper. You'll notice that these daytime running lights come right together in the middle, but don't necessarily connect. That's part of the design, still giving this big grille a whole new look. Remember, you got a 2-liter engine or that 1.6-liter engine. We'll go into the details on that when we go under the hood. You'll also notice some silver detail underneath of that front valance. Our EX trim level rides on the new geometric design alloy wheels that are 17-inch. They also offer an 18-inch wheel on the higher trim levels. These ride on all-season tires. When it comes to warranty, there is a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty and the standard 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on the vehicle itself. There is no scheduled maintenance that is included. Some of the additional appearances that you're going to see is new trim colors as well. You're going to notice in this vehicle it's all blacked out with aluminum roof rails, and that makes this vehicle look pretty cool. In addition, you're going to notice a lot of black details as this vehicle looks a little bit different. Coming around to the back of the Seltos, you've got an upper wing here, your integrated third brake light and your wiper blade, and this new LED rear taillights that are completely across the back of the vehicle, and the new Kia logo. Also, you'll notice this valance is silver, again, to tie in that front and back. Because our vehicle is black, you're really going to see the silver colors pop on some of the other colors, like a silver car, for example. They'll blend in a little bit more. Again, it depends on the color choices that you choose. Our test vehicle is all-wheel drive and the EX trim level. The visibility is the same. It is excellent with a huge piece of glass out the front. There is a backup camera. The sills are a reasonable height, so you can actually see out the window. People in the second row also can see out the window. You don't think about that when you're going to test drive a car, but if you've got child safety seats or people in the second row that are shorter, they don't want to feel like they're trapped inside of a vehicle. They want to see the outdoors and where you're driving, and all that is a part of visibility. The Kia Seltos seats 5 people, and the new seats are 10-way power on the driver's side. However, they are 4-way manual on the passenger side. There is a center armrest, which makes it a little bit more comfortable for those passengers. There is 2-way lumbar available on the driver's side, and heated front seats are available. In the second row, the seats fold 60-40. There is seating for the person in the middle, and there are 2 child safety latch systems included. In the second row, there's no pocket behind the driver's seat, but there is a pocket behind the passenger seat. There's ventilation, USB-C charge ports, as well as additional storage. Fold down that center armrest, and you've got 2 cup holders that fold up to make a third middle seat. In the doors, you have that new geometric pattern on that audio speaker, and more storage in the doors. There's a lot of changes on the interior for the Seltos, starting with the panoramic 2 10.25-inch screens. One's for the gauges, it is hoodless, and then one is right here for your center screen. The new instrument cluster is customizable. You can hit the button on the right side of the steering wheel to get to the different features. And if you want to get deeper into the safety, just press that OK button and it'll change the center screen to your safety features. So it's right there, easy to use. Standard is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Bose premium sound system with 8 speakers is your audio system. There is also new dash trim. On the right side, you have that auto off button. There is manual, tilt, and telescopic. In the doors, you've got your typical window lifts, door locks, and mirror adjustments. If you've driven a Kia before, this should not be unusual to you, where you have all of your audio systems on this side and your adjustments for your cruise control, your lane centering right here on the right. Going further down in this interior, you'll see the new vents, climate controls, included heated seats, Below that, you've got your wireless charging, USB and USB-C, as well as a 12-volt charger. Additional storage for loose items. On this side, you have your drive modes. As you turn your drive modes, you have Sport, Smart, which is the balance of the two, and Normal. So this allows you to have a little bit more enthusiasm or sportier drive, or you can just have a normal or good fuel efficient drive. Further back is your 3-stage heated seats, your camera as needed. This is your 4-wheel lock if you need it for off-road, heated seats for the passenger side, and hill descent. Further back is an actual parking brake and 2 cup holders. Underneath the glove box is a nice spot for just putting some items. A manual sunroof is available, and it has a good sized glove box as well. The new interior panels also have additional storage in the doors. But what's important is that Kia offers all of the safety. On the higher trim levels, it's an option, but standard, you're getting all of the safety, except for a couple of those few additional options. Under the hood are 2 different 4-cylinder engines. The 2-liter engine that has 147 horsepower, backed by a CVT transmission that earns 31 miles to the gallon combined. That is our test vehicle, which is the EX. Optionally, you can get a 1.6-liter DGI turbocharged engine with 195 horsepower, which is an increase of 20 horsepower, backed by an 8-speed automatic transmission that earns 25 miles to the gallon in the city and 27 on the highway. The S and the EX trims are all-wheel drive, and the other trim levels have an optional front-wheel drive. So we're inside the 2-liter Kia Seltos. There's also that 1.6-liter. This is going to be a very popular vehicle. The trim level we're driving is the EX, like I said in the beginning. There are many different trim levels, but this is an all-wheel drive, so you can also get it in a front-wheel drive. But this is going to be their more popular unit. It's going to be well-equipped, and then on top of that, it's going to have all those safety features that people want. One item that is missing is when you put on the turn signal, the gauges do not turn into blind spot cameras, which is one of the things I've always liked about Kia. As you can see, the gauges are there, but I don't know why they didn't put in that blind spot camera. It's one of the best things that Kia offers in their safety features, and Hyundai offers it as well. And most brands don't have it, and I'm actually kind of surprised they don't. Steering is nice and firm. They really did a nice job with some of the improvements in handling and some of the changes they've made to performance in this vehicle. Going over these railroad tracks, it does absorb a lot of the bumps and railroad tracks that are in the road, and that's good. That means you're going to have a nice, comfortable ride, which is really important when you're buying a vehicle like this to drive daily. I really like how confidence building this vehicle is, and that's one of the things that you don't get with every single car. This vehicle really is easy to drive. It's a very popular subcompact crossover, and a lot of people like it because it's just an easy, fun car to drive, and it's offered in some pretty cool color combinations as well. This vehicle does have that start-stop technology, which I am not a fan of, but you can shut it off. There's a button here on the left that allows you to shut it off. When it comes to cargo space with the second row up, it's 26.6 cubic feet of storage. Put that second row down and you're up to 62 cubic feet. It's important to note that these are manual seats. The seats fold 60/40. This is more cargo space than the previous generation. The 2024 Kia Seltos starts at $25,700 and goes up to $31,300. Now, of course, once you load it up and you buy all those additional features, you're going to be just a little bit over $31,000. But it's still a great value for this vehicle. However, there are some pros and cons. On the plus side, I really love the new center screen. It is huge. It is really excellent clarity. Also a roomy interior that has a more upscale feel, which I think people really like. And the fact that there's more room and more places to put things makes people happier. This vehicle is a very value-based vehicle as well. On the negative side, I personally prefer the 1.6-liter turbocharged engine, but It's not about power in this vehicle. It's about good fuel economy and longevity and a great warranty, and that's where Kia really shines. Now, there are a lot of competitors in this category, including the Hyundai Kona, the Nissan Kicks, and lots of other vehicles, because this is a very popular category of that compact SUV. I have a friend who owns one of these, and she loves it, and hers is a 2022, and she's thinking about trading it in for this vehicle because of all the upgrades. I do, however, wish this vehicle had the blind spot camera that is not in our test vehicle, and maybe they'll be adding that in the near future. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you have any additional questions on the 2024 Kia Seltos, I am more than happy to answer them for you. Put that down in the comments below. I'd like to thank West Herr KIA in Orchard Park, New York, for letting me use their Kia Seltos. It just came off the truck, and I wanted to get it to you as soon as possible because this vehicle is very, very popular. If you have any additional questions about the 24 Kia Seltos, put it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to get you some answers before you make your final decision. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down below in the description, as well as for the website, the podcast, my social media, and the book. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.